Hey guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. Again, my name is Romie. I do TV show reviews, well, for the most part, some pop culture stuff. And this is the season 2 premiere of The Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 1. Don't let the zip code fool you. Now, the episode, it starts off, and we see, a little montage of what everyone has going on. Ashley's in her restaurant. Charisse is at home with her kids. Racing, just being a little bit more fun. Karen is going to be throwing a party, and she tells she's at a winery, and she was like, "Oh, what's your budget?" "Oh, honey, expense isn't an issue. Cost isn't an issue." Robin's having fun at home. It looks like we will see Katie this season, but we won't see her in the same capacity. I don't think that she's on here as a regular cast member. I think she's just here, for one episode or two. Or I could be wrong. Giselle, anyway, she's at her hairstylist, Cal, and she's talking about what's going on. Her main storyline, her main issue is with Charisse. Charisse went and insinuated that she's a hoe, and that she sleeps around with all these men, or that she's been with all these guys. And that's Giselle's main issue. That's what Giselle's griping over. Charisse just wants to have fun. The fact that her husband, her ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, he used to be the basketball coach there at Rutgers, got fired because they're doing horribly. Now, he's like, alright, he needs to do something else to make the money, bring home the bacon. But she's not too worried about that because everything's grand there. She's having fun. She's letting loose. I said, okay, that's great, that's cool and all. And looks like this season we're going to get a more an uplifting, high energy Charisse, which is great because last season was a drain. That was draining. Again, there's going to be this big back and forth of Charisse and Giselle. Giselle was saying certain things about Charisse, and Giselle says she only said those things about Charisse having a boyfriend while she's still married because of what Charisse said about her. And like I said, Charisse is in her own little world. She has this whole mantra of how she doesn't really understand why there are problems with her and Giselle, because Giselle and her were really cool. They were actual friends, so for her to go and insinuate that, oh, she was cheating on her husband while she was married, it's really messed up. So she went and sent a cease and desist order to get Giselle to be quiet. I'm thinking, wait a minute, now, doesn't that mean that there was something for you to have to go and send something happened. Something happened. Do we really care? No. The only reason why it becomes a thing is when you're just not honest about it. That's when it becomes a thing. You're on a reality show, so things will come out anyway. We see Ashley, and Ashley, she's getting ready. She's getting ready for a dance competition, and apparently Giselle was a part of it. Giselle is actually going to be a guest judge this year on the dance competition, and it is one for charity, so kudos, of course, for them for that. Giselle, we saw the video of her doing it, and I was like, oh, that wasn't the move. That wasn't, no. So Ashley's like, I got this locked up in the back. I'm looking at Ashley, I'm thinking, I never thought Ashley to have much rhythm, so I was trying to figure out how this was going to go. But she seemed serious about it, so I said, okay, let's give her a shot. Robin, she's at home. She's downsized of Juan. They're living, like I said, in a realistic home. Her kids don't really respect her that much, so that's the issue she's having there. One was telling her, oh, just shush up, or shut up, shh, be quiet. It's like, oh, Mom, no, you're right, no. And again, even though they're young, there's something to grow out of them. The father's there in the house with them, so I'm sure he'll be like, oh, don't talk to your mother like that, or this is what you say if she's asking you this. But they need to make sure that they do that, because kids can go and take advantage of a situation. And she's like, oh, they're so cute, so I don't really want to reprimand them. I'm thinking, no, you better do it, and you better do it fast, because they're cute right now. That's not going to be so cute when they're 14, 15, 16 years old. They're talking to you like that in the street still. And everyone is looking at you like, what's going on there? Especially they black? Oh, they're going to be judged. And you're going to be judged even worse. No, it's not fair. Right now, Robin doesn't know where her relationship truly stands. It's like, alright, so we're cohabitating. still sleep in the same bed. Once in a while sleeping with each other. They're trying to figure things out. Juan wants to work things out. She's just letting it happen because she figures, you know what? I'm back to work. If we're supposed to be one big happy family, let's go and attempt to be one big happy family. Again, this is all due to the fact that their money was stolen from their close friend. And I don't know if he stole the money and invested it and lost it or what. But I was thinking, can't you just assume and get the money back unless the money's not there anymore? I don't know how that fully works, but they're trying to decide if their relationship's going to be more than what it is. And, you know, she's concerned about, you know, move from Potomac. I think they are outside Potomac now. And different zip code means it's a lot cheaper. They're not in the big house anymore. But Robin, you're keeping it real. You're keeping it real. That's all we want. And on a reality show, that's all really matters. What we want. So I really do like Robin. I like the fact that they're not trying to put on airs. Now, here's a weird situation. Karen and her husband, you know, the Black Bill Gates, they are downsizing. Their daughter is off at college. And so now that there are no more kids in the house, Karen is open to downsizing. They go to this house. Again, it's a nice, lovely home. It really is. Big home, $4.5 million. A couple of bathrooms. They go, well, the first issue is she wants a driveway that she can drive into, like a circular driveway. Doesn't have that. Next thing, they go in, the ceilings are too low. Next thing, the kitchen isn't big enough. And again, going from what she had before, all of this makes sense. It's not unrealistic compared to what she had before, but I feel like these realtors, are they real right now? Are they real right now? Because the bathroom was in the bathroom as in just the toilet and possibly the sink was in the same room as the dining room. I said no. That's convenient. But no, we're not doing that. The master bedroom, I said, wait a minute. Now, I've been in houses that are smaller than that have bigger master bedrooms. So we're going to have to fix that. Even though I was like, that's not the move right there. And like I said, the house is cool enough. Her husband's the type of guy that he can roll with anything. He actually wanted something even smaller. He just wanted a condo downtown. And because of that, he's like, this is plenty of, ooh, no, there's actually certain things are a little bit too small. Now, Karen says, this is a nice home. You know, I'm not too bougie, so I'm going to say this is a nice home. But what we'll say is, not for me. Now, now I'm thinking, why are they're downsizing. I think it's a great idea, because I don't think that they have money issues, but I do think that it is smart to consolidate. It's like, why do we need to pay all this money to be in this house? It doesn't make any sense. Unless business is really booming, but this doesn't make any sense at all. And it's just the two of us. Come on now. Now, Charisse has her friend. She has her little, is it offensive? I don't remember his name. Whatever his name is. She has her little, mini-me gay friend. Look, just had to say it. Mini-me gay friend. She's throwing out a bunch of donating a bunch of her stuff. And at one point, the guy, I was looking at him like, come on now, you see a camera and you're being over the top. Are there people who are just naturally like that? Yeah. Do I think that you're fully one of them? I don't know you, so maybe it is. Maybe you're just excited to be in the presence of someone in this situation. I'm like, no, dude. Just tone it down a little bit, because I have a feeling if this was a different situation, you'd be like, yeah, whatever, dude. But aside from that, she goes again and talks about Giselle. This whole episode is about Giselle versus Charisse. And she says how she sent the assistant receipts. She also talks about how she used to be good friends with this girl. It's just like, I didn't say this, but I did say that. What I am saying is Ashley and her husband needs to figure things out. Her husband wants this Australian cuisine, and he doesn't understand that they're not in the right demographic. Remember, if the restaurant went booming, then he agreed that, they can go and try and have a baby. And of course it makes sense that, once the restaurant takes off, then that's when you go and do that, not during or before. The issue is Ashley wants some more Americanized dishes to attract the customers because it was a Saturday and there was only 37 people that came through. He's essentially trying to tell you need to go and make this work, and he's also irritated that she's pursuing other opportunities like this dancing thing, even though it's for charity, when the business isn't doing too well. And I'm thinking, the business isn't doing too well partially because even though, since you're the owner, you invested like $1.5 million, for a good business move, at the end of the day, make some of the Australian stuff specials and put on the like some more Americanized stuff for your demographic. Come on now, this is business. Now, so we have Giselle. She goes and she's at Robin's house. She's like, "Oh, this is far out Potomac. This is smaller. This is different." The thing is, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, why is she talking about the house?" She wasn't really talking about the house that much. She was more so focused on, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Robin, so you're with Juan. What's going on there? Is that relationship actually good? She said, "No, we're working on it." Great. We move past that to get to the important stuff. The important stuff is that Giselle wants to talk about her issues with Charisse, and Giselle talks about, well, Charisse was calling me a hoe, and Robin said, I talked to both of you, and you both have great points. You shouldn't be talking about each other because you're both friends. And since you're both friends, it's just odd to me that she would go and insinuate that you're a hoe because you date a lot of men, and then you went and said that she had a boyfriend. And so Giselle said, I only said that because of what she said. I said, oh God, this is another Portia thing. But Giselle said, no, I didn't lie. I just said that because of what she said. I said, wait, what? Yeah, she's been sleeping around. She's been cheating throughout her marriage as well. I said, she did not just say this on national TV, regardless if it's the truth or not. And I'm so glad Robin told her this. She said, it's crazy. I don't know if Giselle's the type of friend that you tell your business to, because if she's going to go and say this stuff once she gets upset, then that's not someone you tell your business to. And she's right. How can I go and trust you with my secrets if once you get upset, you go and you spill them out? That applies to Phaedra, and that applies to Candy. I know I'm skipping franchises, but still, that was my whole point. I don't like that whole, oh, because you're mad at me, or oh, because I'm mad at you, now all of your business out in Front Street. It's called a secret for a reason. It's called confidentiality for a reason. Ashley, she's getting ready for the event. Everyone's showing up. Everyone's there to support. Now again, the ladies are Karen, so it's like, alright, so Giselle's a judge and Ashley's in the competition. I like little Ashley. Let's see how she does. Giselle's the judge. Oh Lord, Ashley, I'm sorry, but I guess it's not going to work out. Now, Charisse comes in, and the mood changes quickly. It's just like, oh hey, how are you? Not too well. Oh, we need to talk afterwards. Everyone does their dancing. It's all nice. Now it's time for Ashley. I'm thinking, okay, Ashley, show us something. Show us something. Ashley gets out there and she shimmies, she shakes, she drops it. I said, Ashley! 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 She was doing I said, no, I said, now, you know what, Ashley's husband does need to watch out, because I was like, Ashley's dance instructor, choreographer, he's straight. And they're doing some grinding, or at least visual grinding. I said, ooh, we need to watch that. We need to watch that, because Ashley looked good. He looks like, yeah, she does look good. I'm like, oh God. But she killed it. She killed it, and she won. And of course, I believe Michael's her husband's name. He showed his support. He was like, super proud of you, all that stuff, which I figured he would. But she acknowledges they aren't really on the same page when it comes to a lot of things. So it means a lot for him to give me this type of support. Now, here's the thing. She gets 9.5, 10, and Giselle gives her 10. I said, oh, Giselle's not hating. Karen's like, oh, look at her going, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like, what did she say? It wasn't drop it like it's hot. Oh, shake her little butt. Or, no, do her little twerk. Whatever it was. She was proud of her. I'm like, this show is a lot better now that we didn't have to fit in Katie's storyline. And I know that sounds messed up, but Katie's storyline was kind of a drag. It was kind of heavy for a first season. It was necessary, but it was still kind of heavy. Now, Charisse wants to talk to Giselle, and so they go and they talk. Now, again, it gets nowhere because it's the same situation of, well, why'd you go and say that I was a hoe? No, I didn't say that you were a hoe. I said that you were with a lot of men. Excuse me, what? No, I didn't say that you were with a lot of men. I was just saying that you saw a lot of men. So it's like, wait, what? I was thinking, Charisse, are you... That doesn't make... Why are you... And then the whole factor of, but when you went and said I had that boyfriend, yeah, I said that boyfriend, I could have said that you were just cheating all throughout the marriage. I said, you know what, and this is where I click out. This is where I click out. They're not going to see eye to eye. They don't make sense. They're too grown for this. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe.